This is Prowl 1701, and we're going to do a review today of the Ultrasabers Catalyst. Now, I actually got this in a few months back. I just haven't had a chance to get around to doing a review of it yet, which is sad because it's a fantastic hilt. I'm actually really fond of it. It's another kind of smaller hilt, which most people know I'm really fond of their smaller hilts. I'm a smaller guy. I tend to like smaller sabers. Of course, this is their regular catalyst. They also do a dark catalyst, which is black with silver rings right here. This is a really nice saber. Some of you may recognize the Pommel here. I do keep the my very first saber, the Initiate V3. I actually had a catalyst pommel on it, so it's a really nice pommel. Simple but elegant. Elegant, that's the word I'm looking for. I really like the way this is done here. You have these little gaps here. Looks really nice. There's your blade retention screw. You can just loosen that with a little hex wrench, and you can remove the blade. The blade is removable in case you want to display the saber with just the hilt. Have the standard mid-grade blade, the one that has a silver look to it. They also offer an ultra edge blade, which it looks white with the blade off. I prefer the standard blade with most colors. Got a cool little choke point here if you want to hold it right there. I don't really prefer to it. I can't talk today. I don't really like to grip it there, but it is a neat option. I think it looks nice. Definitely adds to the design of the saber. Got an AV switch, a blue illuminated AV switch. This is their newer style of AV switch, which looks a little different than their old one. So like here's the old one on the Prophecy here, and there's looks a little different on the actual switch. It's kind of hard to tell. This one looks maybe a little glossier, a little more reflective. Let's see if that's coming through all right. I definitely like the newer one better. You still see this one sometimes come in on sabers, I believe, but I actually prefer this one better. I just think it looks nicer. And of course, these nice lines right here add a little detail to the saber. It's a very basic saber, but it looks nice, and this adds just a little detail to make it pop. Now I kind of give you a little size comparison. Here's how it compares to the Prophecy. It's a little longer than the Prophecy. Everyone knows I'm very fond of the Prophecy. It is a little bit bigger. Yeah, and here it is with the Shock LE. It's a little longer than the Shock LE. And the Crimson Reaper. So the Crimson Reaper is just a little longer than it. Yeah, I like to keep my Crimson Reaper without all the bells and whistles on it. I like a more simplistic design for it. There we go. Give you kind of an idea of its length. And it's got the Tri-Guardian Blue setup. And I've got to admit, I really like the Tri setup with the 3 LEDs. Guardian Blue has always been my favorite blade color. And the Tri setup, I think it's about an extra $15 for the Tri setup now. Totally worth it. Saber looks absolutely fantastic. I much prefer the Tri setup over the standard Guardian Blue. You can see the blue illuminated AV switch right there. You can hear the Obsidian sound. One of the well, probably the best soundboard on the market. Sounds fantastic. And then I do have the V4 soundboard, so it holds multiple fonts. There's the Obsidian sound. Press it again. That Black Star. That's a nice Sis sound. I keep that one for my Dark Prophecy.
Episode 1. Episode 2. Episode 6.
See, hold it down.
Confirmed.
There's a nice episode 6 sound font. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. Now, I do have the rounded tip on mine. I tend to keep the rounded tip on there. I just like that better than the pointed tip. They do offer a pointed tip. This is a 32-inch blade. Generally, they come with a 36-inch blade, but now they do give you the option when you're ordering. I prefer a 32-inch. I'm 5'6", and a 32-inch for me is just better for my height, in my opinion. Let's see. Now, I think that covers the basics of it. It's a really sharp saber. I'm very fond of it. Looks really nice. I'll look at it vertically here. Yeah, comfortable to hold. Right up there with the Prophecy and the Shock, actually. Hand the phone. I'm gonna hand the phone off to my cameraman here. We'll go over it in a little more detail. As you can see, oh, my sinuses are killing me. As you can see, I can actually hold it really comfortably. It's just right for my size, I think. I tend to hold my bottom hand here, my right hand here. The cool thing I like about this one is there's no CoverTech wheel on it. Y'all know before that sometimes the CoverTech wheel ends up in the wrong place, gives me some trouble. Like especially if they put it on the left side, it'll get in the way of my hand. But there's no CoverTech wheel on the Catalyst. Now you can pay a little extra and have them install one if you want one. Don't really need them. They tend to just get in my way unless they're on this side. So this one doesn't have one. I don't have to worry about that. The pommel comes off. This is how you get your batteries. Let gravity help me out there. Just pull that right out. You've got your batteries right here. This is 2 lithium-ion batteries. Any saber with sound, with the premium sound especially, it comes with the lithium setup automatically, which is better than the regular setup anyway. I much prefer premium sound and lithium setup. That way I'm not just constantly going through AAA batteries. Make sure you get you a charger with it. Just screw that right back in. This is what it looks like. Put it on. Make sure I don't hit the light right there above me. The sound effects are really good. You got your swing sound. Clashing sound. You tap the button really fast. Got a nice saber lockup sound. This is a saber. It's really light, so it's easy for me to swing, much like the Shock or the Prophecy. One of the reasons I like it, it's not one that just wears me out to use like the Scorpion or the Flambears. Swing those things for about 3 seconds. I need to sleep for about 7 hours. So yeah, it's really nice. It's you can see it illuminates really well even in the middle of the afternoon. Like I said, it's brighter than the standard setup. I definitely recommend the try upgrade if you're thinking about getting one. It's one of my favorite sabers. It took me a long time to get it. I kept meaning to get around to it, kept putting it off. But I gotta admit, it's one of the most comfortable sabers I have. And it's definitely one of them that I would never get rid of. Because I've sold a few of my sabers just for various reasons, usually for money for other sabers. But it's definitely one of the ones I'd like to keep. It easily rank in my top 5. I think my Prophecies and Dark Prophecy is still number 1. My Graphic's probably number 2. My Bellicose probably number 3. I'd probably put this at number 4. It is, or it might even fight the Bellicose for 3. It's a tough call. They said it's simple. It's a basic kind of saber, but so is the Prophecy, and everybody knows how much I love the Prophecy. But those little details really make them work, like the slanted emitter here and the screws here on the Prophecy do. And I really like that here. You know, you have the little lines right there, the little gaps right here, the cool narrow neck right there, and you're getting a nice saber at not too high cost. And again, I can switch sound fonts to other stuff. I can turn it into a stunt saber right there if I want. Or I can go back to the default soundboard. So if you're thinking about a Catalyst and you want to know my thoughts on it, it's a fantastic hilt. I really wish they would do an all black one. Their Dark Catalyst, as I said, is mostly black, but the rings right here are silver. I kind of wish they put an all black one out because I love monotone hilts, either all silver or all black. I really like those. So I'd love for them to do like an ultra dark Catalyst that's all black. That'd be a neat idea. And I think the new AV switches look fantastic on it. I absolutely love the Catalyst Pommel. As I said, I have a Catalyst Pommel on my very first saber. My Initiate V3 had a Catalyst Pommel on it. Fits right in with the design. And of course it looks right at home on the Catalyst. That's really about it. I'd easily give the saber a 10 out of 10. I'd easily rank it up there with the Prophecy. It's a fantastic hilt. And I certainly appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.